Picture this. Your father walks into an LIC office in 1995. The agent shows him colorful brochures, promises of guaranteed returns, life coverage, tax savings, and a lump sum at maturity. He signs the papers thinking he's securing your future. Fast forward to 2024. That policy matured. And the returns? A heartbreaking 4 to 5% per year. Meanwhile, inflation averaged 6%. Your father didn't grow wealth. He actually lost purchasing power while feeling safe and smart. This story repeats in crores of Indian households every single year. And the scary part? You might be doing the exact same thing right now. That LIC policy your relative sold you, that ULIP your bank pushed during a fixed deposit renewal, that money-back plan you bought because everyone said insurance is important. These products are silently destroying your wealth while giving you an illusion of security. I know this sounds harsh. LIC is an emotion in India. It's trust. It's what our parents did. But emotions don't build wealth, mathematics does. And today, we are going to do the math that your insurance agent will never show you. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why mixing insurance with investment is the biggest financial mistake millions of Indians make, and more importantly, what you should do instead. Whether you're a first-time investor or someone stuck with multiple policies, this video will change how you think about money forever. Let's start with ULIPs, or unit-linked insurance plans. On paper, they sound perfect. You get insurance coverage plus market-linked returns. Best of both worlds, right? Wrong. Here's what actually happens to your money. When you pay your first-year premium, a massive chunk, sometimes 15 to 40%, goes toward charges. Premium allocation charges, policy administration charges, fund management fees, mortality charges, and surrender charges if you try to leave early. Let me give you a real example. You invest 1 lakh rupees in a ULIP. In the first year, around 25,000 to 40,000 rupees disappears into various charges. Only 60,000 to 75,000 rupees actually gets invested in the market. But wait, there's more. Every single year, you pay fund management charges of 1.35% or higher. You pay mortality charges that increase as you age. You pay administration charges. These charges compound against you while your agent earns fat commissions. Compare this to a direct mutual fund where the expense ratio is 0.3 to 1% with zero entry load. The difference over 20 years is staggering. A ULIP charging 3% total annually versus a mutual fund charging 0.5% means you lose lakhs of rupees to charges alone. And the insurance coverage in ULIPs? It's typically just 10 times your annual premium, which is grossly inadequate for actual financial protection. You're paying premium prices for budget coverage and mediocre returns. This is the ULIP trap, and millions of Indians are stuck in it right now. Now let's talk about the so-called safe traditional plans. Endowment policies, money-back plans, and Jeevan Something policies that LIC loves to sell. Your agent probably showed you a maturity value that looked impressive. Pay 50,000 rupees yearly for 20 years, that's 10 lakh rupees total, and get 16 lakh rupees at maturity. Wow, 6 lakh rupees profit. Sounds great, doesn't it? Let's do real math. Using a compound interest calculator, getting 16 lakhs from annual payments of 50,000 over 20 years gives you a return of approximately 4.5 to 5.5% per year. Now here's the brutal truth. Average inflation in India over the last 20 years has been around 6%. Your money grew at 5% while prices grew at 6%. In real terms, you actually became poorer. That 16 lakh rupees in 2044 will buy you what 7 to 8 lakh rupees buys today. You thought you were building wealth, but you were actually destroying purchasing power while paying premiums religiously for 2 decades. The same 50,000 rupees invested annually in a simple Nifty 50 index fund has historically given 12 to 14% returns. At 12%, your 10 lakh rupees investment would become approximately 40 lakh rupees. At 14%, it crosses 50 lakhs. That's not 6 lakhs profit. That's 30 to 40 lakhs profit. The difference between 16 lakhs and 45 lakhs is what your LIC policy cost you. This is the real returns reality that nobody talks about because agents don't earn commissions on index funds. So what's the solution? It's beautifully simple. Separate your insurance and investment needs completely. For insurance, buy a pure term insurance plan. A 1 crore term cover for a healthy 30-year-old costs around 10,000 to 15,000 rupees per year. That's it. No maturity value, no money back, just pure protection for your family if something happens to you. I know. Paying premium without getting anything back feels wrong. But think about it. Do you expect money back from your car insurance if you don't have an accident? Insurance is meant to cover risk, not to grow wealth. Now take the money you saved. Instead of paying 50,000 rupees yearly for an LIC endowment, you pay 12,000 for term insurance and invest the remaining 38,000 rupees in mutual funds through SIP. Let's do this math over 25 years. Term insurance cost 12,000 times 25 equals 3 lakh rupees for 1 crore coverage throughout. Mutual fund SIP, 38,000 yearly at 12% return for 25 years becomes approximately 67 lakh rupees. Total wealth created, 67 lakhs with full 1 crore protection throughout. Compare this with the LIC endowment, same premium, 25 years, maturity value around 20 to 22 lakhs with inadequate coverage of maybe 15 to 20 lakhs. The difference is 45 lakh rupees. This is not magic. This is basic financial planning that banks and insurance agents hide from you because they make zero commission on term insurance and minimal commission on direct mutual funds. Your wealth is their loss. Now comes the most painful part. What if you already have an LIC policy? What if you've been paying premiums for 5 or 10 years? You're probably thinking about surrendering the policy. And here's where the nightmare begins. Insurance companies design these products so that leaving early hurts tremendously. If you surrender an endowment policy before 3 years, you often get zero. Nothing. All your premiums vanish. After 3 years, you get the surrender value, which is shockingly low. Typically, you get back only 30 to 50% of the premiums you paid. Let me share a real scenario. Someone paid 50,000 rupees yearly for 7 years. Total paid 3.5 lakh rupees. Surrender value offered 1.8 lakh rupees. They lost 1.7 lakh rupees in just 7 years while getting inadequate insurance coverage. This is the exit trap. They make it so painful to leave that you feel forced to continue throwing good money after bad money. You think, I've already paid 3.5 lakhs, let me complete it. But this is the sunk cost fallacy. The money you already lost is gone. The question is, should you lose more money for another 13 years? Here's the harsh truth. Sometimes, taking the surrender value hit and redirecting future premiums to better investments makes mathematical sense. We'll discuss exactly how to analyze your specific situation in the next section. But understand this, the surrender value trap is designed to keep you locked in, paying premiums, generating commissions, while your wealth slowly erodes. Alright, let's get practical. You have an existing LIC policy or ULIP. What should you actually do? Here's a framework to decide. First, calculate the effective return. Take your policy's maturity value from the document. Use an online CAGR calculator. Input your annual premium, number of years, and maturity value. Find out the actual return percentage. If it's below 6%, that's less than inflation. You're losing money. Second, check your policy age. If you've completed less than 3 years, you're getting 0 on surrender. Consider if you can continue for just 1 more year to at least get something back. If you've completed more than half the policy term, the pain of exiting might not be worth it mathematically. Run the numbers for both scenarios. Third, evaluate the opportunity cost. Calculate what your future premiums could become if invested in mutual funds instead. Sometimes, even after losing 50% in surrender, the remaining year's premiums invested wisely will create more wealth than continuing the policy. Fourth, for ULIPs specifically, check if the 5-year lock-in is complete. If yes, consider switching to lower-cost funds within the ULIP or surrendering entirely. Fifth, whatever you decide, immediately buy a term insurance policy before surrendering anything. Never be without life coverage if you have dependents. Finally, don't make emotional decisions. This is mathematics, not sentiments. The goal is maximum wealth creation with adequate protection. Sometimes that means taking a painful exit. Sometimes it means continuing till maturity. Your specific numbers will tell you the answer. Let's bring everything together with clear action steps you can take today. If you don't have any insurance yet, congratulations. You can start right. Buy a term insurance policy for 10 to 15 times your annual income. Then start SIPs in index funds or diversified equity mutual funds. Keep insurance and investment completely separate. If you have existing traditional policies, do the mathematics we discussed. Calculate effective returns, compare with opportunity cost, and make a data-driven decision about surrendering or continuing. If you have ULIPs, check the total expense ratio and fund performance. After the lock-in period, evaluate whether surrendering and moving to direct mutual funds makes sense. Most importantly, stop buying new insurance investment hybrid products. When relatives or bank employees push these products, politely refuse. They're optimizing for their commission, not your wealth. Remember the core principle. Insurance is for protection, mutual funds are for wealth creation, and never mix the two. A 30-year-old starting with 5,000 rupees monthly SIP can build over 1 crore rupees by age 50 at 12% returns, while having full family protection through a cheap term plan. The same money in LIC policies would give maybe 30 to 35 lakhs. This difference is your wealth destruction or creation. The choice is yours. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this truth. Subscribe to Mahayukti Finance for more such eye-opening content on building real wealth. And remember, being financially aware is the first step to being financially free. I'll see you in the next video.